Hello, hello. Hey, Harley, good to see ya. How are ya?
Doing good.
Doing good? Great. And Lisa, hello, how are ya?
Hello, I'm well, thank you.
Welcome. Let me just let a couple more people in. Oh, great. All right, and welcome. Heather's joining. Hi, Heather. Good to see ya. How are ya? And Cheryl's here. Yay. How's it going? Welcome, welcome, everybody. Let's go ahead and get started. First off, real quick, this is Xperiencify office hours. And everybody may know we have a separate office hours for Go Plus. If you have Go Plus questions or questions about how XP and Go Plus connect and work together, those are all going to be handled in Go Plus office hours. So feel free to head over to one of those. And I would love to know what you all want to talk about today. I think I have a question that came in from Heather that you sent in. Got that. And Harley, I think you had some questions about uploading audios. I don't know if you still
Yes.
want to go over that, but we can do that. I have a couple more questions people have sent in. And Lisa, Cheryl, do you all have questions or things you want to chat about as well?
Well, I think mine's may go along with the audio discussion around
Oh,
video
perfect.
upload. Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
hmm
Okay. How to upload an audio or replace. We'll go into all that. Okay. Awesome. And how about you, Lisa? Questions or hanging out to observe what you got?
Yes.
Hmm. You got questions you want to cover? Cool. Awesome. Well, why don't we dive in with let's go to the audio questions first, and then we'll go to Heather's question about, just look at it. Oh, points on the bottom of the right screen. I'll ask you more as soon as we get there on that, Heather. So, Harley, I know you were asking, you have just audios, you have lessons that don't have a video. So what do you
Yeah.
do? Do you
Yeah.
want to?
I have, there's one of my lessons, the video would be a distraction. They
Okay.
need them to listen to the audio.
Okay.
And unfortunately, from what I've been told now, the only way to do that is to upload it in the other section, but it doesn't show up in where the video normally is. You can't upload it there. You have to upload it in as one of those extra documents or whatever.
Okay, gotcha. So if you're uploading like an MP3 that they
Right.
will listen to, then that's right that that would go as a download and it would show up on the downloads bar right beneath the space where the video normally appears. But one thing you could do is just create an audio that has like a stock footage image, or it could even be just a design. It doesn't have to be a video they're watching.
Could it
Go
be
ahead.
just a single slide?
That should work. Yeah.
It's because I don't want them to, the video would actually be a distraction because I want them to have their eyes closed and I want them to be
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
mentally,
Got it.
mentally, okay, going through something.
Yeah.
And to have the video is just inappropriate.
Sure, sure. That makes sense. Yeah. How about just a non-interesting image? It can be
Are,
generic. Yeah.
You
is
might
there
be able to
any,
do a black screen.
Yeah.
is there any thought of adding that audio to that other section?
Well, the way you would currently add audio is
I,
by just doing it as a download.
I
So,
understand, but they got to download it then, as opposed for it just popping up. And what I'm
correct.
asking is, what would it take to actually build audio into where the video is?
You would need to create it as a video. So
Yeah.
the way we're saying. Yeah.
Okay.
Cheryl, were you looking at the same thing or
Mine was a
different?
little different, but it may, I don't know if this is helpful, but I know that I did that too with the video because I was doing a meditation, and
Mm-hmm.
I sometimes record with PowerPoint, and I just had a screen with nothing on it. It was a slide with nothing on it, and I put my audio in there, and that's what I uploaded.
Yeah,
Well, I
yeah,
don't know if that's helpful
perfect.
or not. Yeah.
I think that'd be exactly the way to do it. Yeah.
Mine
Right.
was around that I right now I put a lot of my videos on YouTube when actually I really just want to upload them, but it says that they're too large. And they'll be like a 15 or 30-minute video.
Okay, no problem. What you want to do in that case is just use a tool like Handbrake is a common one, but there's lots of other tools if you have a different one you prefer,
Mhm.
and it will just resize it. And it
Okay.
will also export it in all the best ways for like the best quality and everything, and it'll still be
Mhm.
good, but it'll just resize it to under 2 GB.
Okay, so
So,
and I've seen that about Handbrake. I didn't know what it was though. So so I would upload the video into that Handbrake. It will do the, I don't know if that's compressing or what, but it would fix it so that I can just upload it. Okay.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. You'll just go to, there should be a help doc link. If you go to the help center and just search Handbrake, it should give you
Mhm.
direct link. You'll just download it and it should be pretty straightforward. You want
Okay.
to just put it on all the standard settings.
Mhm.
Don't do anything wacky.
Okay.
Just do,
Okay.
and
Yeah. And it also means that, one of the reasons why I'm wanting to do that is that I
No,
don't
we're here
want
for an hour and I'm taking Cam home.
oh,
Oh, were you?
okay, go ahead.
because it has the link where they can leave the Xperiencify and go over to YouTube when I put up and there's no way to stop that. So it's better for me to just upload. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, YouTube has the thing of like showing other videos or playlist
Mhm.
or whatever it is. Yeah.
Mhm.
I think Vimeo may be a better option in that way. I think that takes care of that, but yeah,
Okay. Okay.
pluses
Thank
and
you.
minuses with all of them. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
does that work?
It
To
does.
do
It
the
does.
handbrake and yeah, that should take care of it.
Yes. Thank you.
Cool. All right. Thanks, Cheryl. Heather, do you want to say a little more? You were saying that some you need to see points showing for the student. Can you
Yeah,
tell me a little more?
you know how they hit the I did it button or whatever and then they get points?
Uh-huh.
At the bottom it says the total, you went from 8 to 10 points, but underneath that it says it's supposed to show the total points like for the whole course. So they can see, oh, I'm 10 out of 73 or whatever it is. How do I get it so that it populates that total amount?
That's going to be the amount that you actually have. Like it's automatically going to give you the number of XPs that are there. So you don't like go manually set that anywhere. If
Yeah,
you've created 73 1 point actions,
right. But it doesn't.
it's not
But
doing, it's something's not
no,
right.
I assume it's something I did. But yeah, it doesn't show the total.
It doesn't show the total.
It says, like if I clicked that I did it, it says 10 points of X total. So it doesn't say it at the very bottom. Doesn't calculate it. But I think it's something I did and I don't know how to fix it.
I'm sure it's super, super fixable. So let's see. Do you want to take a moment and like pull up your course? I'm gonna like hop over to Lisa real quick and get
Sure. I have
her
it ready whenever you're done
question,
with Lisa.
and then we'll take a look and
Sure.
we can troubleshoot. So Lisa, what do you got going on?
So of course my computer's taking a long time for me to open up the screen.
All good,
I
all good.
was hoping Heather was buying me time, but
Oh,
Oh, okay. I
we can go
can. I
back to
have it
Heather.
ready.
Yeah,
I have it
no
ready
you
if
have
you
rush.
want.
it? Okay.
Do you want me to show my screen?
Well, let's go ahead. Yeah, let's go ahead and look at Heather's, and Lisa's computer can take its time. Okay, go ahead, Heather.
Okay, so I'll share and I'll do the entire screen. So here's the page, right?
Okay.
By the way, I changed it to stars instead of XPs in the general overall, and that's where I think I did something wrong. So I changed the word XP to stars, so everything says stars. So when you see at the bottom, it
Mm-hmm.
says 10 stars of stars available.
Okay.
You see
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
I'll do it
yeah,
again.
yeah. So what we want to do is go to your language section. Do you want me to demo this, or do you want to?
It was in the language section, which I think is where I had to change the
Yeah.
originally.
It looks like you just
So,
removed the token.
okay. So that's up in, I always forget how I got, oh, it's down here
Yeah, we're
somewhere.
going to go to language under the forum
That's it.
there, right there.
Uh, there we go. And then I
So just
select
for everybody,
course.
I'll talk through this super quick for everyone watching. So in the language, you can either change for a specific course or global strings. So Heather's pulling up the specific course. And then right in the search bar right there, go ahead and just type in.
Okay. XPs or stars?
Uh, let's see. It looks like we got it. Like you just pulled it up. So new XPs, total XPs. This is the text for leaderboard. Text for leaderboard. Go ahead and try stars.
What do you mean?
Try star type stars
Like with
in.
the,
Yeah.
with the S at the end or just
Yes,
maybe?
please. Yeah. Go ahead and put the S in the end. There we go. There we go.
Oh, sorry. I took the S. Maybe you have a delay because I had it in there and I took it off just to see what it would do. And I put
Okay.
it back in. Can you see it in there now, by the way?
I can. Yeah.
Okay. So let's see,
Um,
maybe.
so it might be a little bit easier for me to troubleshoot this if I just go in and actually look rather than like trying to,
Sure.
to guide you, but you're gonna want to find the actual setting for the points pop-up bar. So you're gonna
Should I Google or not Google, but should I put points pop up or would that not work?
we
Oh,
want the
down here.
text string. There you go. There you go.
But okay, so when I click, here's my testing. When I click, it says of stars available. Or is it? I paid $1 for this so I could see what it, because I want to see what the client would see. So I think this is what they see, but
So
it just says
first
of
thing,
star available.
are you logged in as a student? And
Mhm.
one thing that's really important is when you log in as a student, you want to log in as in a separate browser
I
from
am.
the
This is
browser.
under whatever this one is.
Okay,
I
great.
do my
Okay.
real work over here in Chrome, but to test it, it's over here. And is this Edge? What is this called? I forgot.
Okay, great.
So I'm
So
testing it over here, and then when I do it over here in Chrome, it's got to be something that I'm doing wrong here.
oh yeah, you broke the token. This is a little bit hard for me to see by like trying to see in your screen share,
Here,
so I
is it
might, there we
better?
go. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can't you can't so did you type this in? Did you type in of stars available?
Yes, I took out the I wonder if it's maybe this.
See, you
Maybe the
you can't do that because you're like the tokens have to be an actual token. You can't like make up a token here, if that makes sense.
so I replaced all XPs to star. Oh, I see what you mean.
But XP available, like if you look at one
Yeah,
of the default tokens,
let's save it, see what it does.
does that
Okay.
make sense?
I'm gonna see if I took out the S, if it helps. So just refresh. Let's
No,
see what it does. No.
you can't make up tokens. Like the tokens
Okay.
are the little things with squiggly brackets around them.
Yeah.
You have to use actual real tokens like XPs.
So if I
So
go back and put, oh, so if I put XP back here,
it needs to be like a real, yeah, actual token.
let's see if it
So
works.
I don't know exactly what the token is. You'll need to look at the default, or I can look at that for you. But once it's the right token, then it will automatically populate.
Where'd it go? Oh, because I had star up here. And when I changed it to XP, that's why.
Yeah.
Let me see if will it give me XP. No. Boo.
So yeah, so what you want to do is check for what the exact token looks like.
How do I find that?
You can go to a blank course or find it like of XP available. Is this one that you didn't
This is probably
already get?
I probably messed it up.
Okay.
I
So
just
I'm not sure off my head exactly what the
I can
token
do
looks like. So you'll want to, yeah, go to a course and just grab a blank one, but you want to do that in the language
oh
section.
yeah, that's right. Let's
Yeah.
do one of the blank ones. Expiring course. And then XP
So we're going to look for the
down here, points
the
bar.
token. There we go. So that's exactly what you need. X XP available. So you could just copy that and paste it,
Copy it.
the
And then
token
also
part, and then that's what's going to give you the actual numbers.
XP down here. All right. Oh, it was already, that's what it was.
Okay, so make sure everything is saved, refreshed, maybe log out and log back in,
That's a good idea.
recheck, reboot, because things like to cache.
I'll do this, and then you can move on to, did she leave?
No, Lisa's still here,
Okay.
so I'll
Okay.
check in with her while
Yeah.
you test, and
Sounds
we'll
good.
swing back.
Thank you. There she is.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right. Um, so what do you got, Lisa? What's happening?
Okay. So I am working on the expiring mini course,
Okay.
and um when I was working on this, it was the end of the year and there was a change in staff. And so I didn't get the second half of it and of the course, and I was told to just join office hours. And so this is my, like first availability to do that.
Oh, cool. Okay, great.
Yeah.
So basically, you want to know how to like set up the EMC. Is that
Yes.
okay?
Yes.
Perfect.
So I guess it was the Xperiencify quick start course preparation. Say that
Exactly.
fast
I know
sometimes.
we've got
Yes.
all these, yeah, all these little titles. Okay. Awesome. So here's the thing. We actually have like two, and maybe you saw the first one of these. We actually have two like hour-long tutorials that walk you like step by step by step through exactly what to do with this.
Mm-hmm.
And so what might be most helpful is for you to go through and just watch through the full thing, and it'll guide you through exactly what to set up. I can pop the link over to you.
Okay.
And I don't know if you ran into any particular questions or trouble spots that you want to talk about while you're here.
Yeah. Well, the issue that I have, and I still see it up on my screen, is as I log into my account, it says, "Oh no, your access to Xperiencify Quick Start course preparation has been suspended."
Oh, that's an easy fix. Yeah, just email the
Okay.
support desk and that'll get fixed for you. Yeah.
Okay.
Or if you
Okay.
want to private message me your email, I may be able to do that quite
All right. Let me
quickly.
do that
But
for sure. All right now.
Heather's saying it worked. Good job. Okay, fantastic. Sometimes it's just the caching and the resetting and the closing in and out that gets it all all working.
Thank you. That was perfect. I appreciate it.
Awesome. Awesome.
All right, I'm gonna drop
Um,
off. Thank you guys.
you're
You
good.
answered
All right.
all I
Great to
needed.
see you, Heather. Have
Thanks,
fun.
guys.
See ya.
Good luck with your courses, guys. Bye,
Have
Lisa.
fun. Bye-bye.
I have that. Thank you. Okay.
Okay, great. I've got your email. So, you want access. Let me see if I can. Actually, I may need to, that may take me a minute to get you set up now that I think about it, because I need to find. This is a quick thing, but it may take me a minute to get to the order form. Tell me the name of the course again. I know we've got like all these different names. What was the tongue twister name?
Xperiencify EMC Quick Start Course Preparation.
Oh, you know what? I think we just have that in a help doc. Let me see if I can just grab that for you.
Okay.
Okay, couple things I want to get for you, and we've actually got a couple different versions of going through the EMC template. Actually, first thing, Lisa, let me send you this link, which is, this one's shorter, and it's just a quick run through that will take you through start to finish.
Okay.
But then there's another more detailed course that again goes like very step by step.
Is that the one that takes me through the script, the video script expiring, the video script EMC? Like, is that the one that takes me through those steps?
That's probably the more detailed one.
Okay.
So I will just need to find you that. If I don't have this like right here, I will make sure to get that over to you,
Okay.
Lisa. But yeah, the doc that I sent you has the template, and I think it's about a 20-minute video walkthrough to get you started.
Okay. Yes, I am on
Got that one.
link. Yes.
All right.
And can I talk while you're looking?
Absolutely. Yeah,
okay.
go for it. I'm just
Okay.
scanning through, looking for.
I know sometimes I can't do
where's
this.
Thanks, appreciate it. Go for
So,
it.
it's been, it's been a few months, so I'm trying to recall. I'm thinking that once I do my EMC,
Mm-hmm.
and that's a monthly charge, right? And if I then want to build out a course, that's when I would find out about the other tools. Or I'm kind of, you can hear I'm confused and
Yeah,
trying to
no,
put the two
let's talk
together.
through this. You know what? I'm going to
Okay.
pause. I'm going to make sure I get this recordings for you as soon as we hop off, and I'll email those over to you. I've got your address.
Okay.
But for now, I'm going to pause on that, and let's let's talk about, you were saying you're setting up an EMC, and then
Yes.
you're thinking about bringing in more tools, or what's happening?
Okay. So right now I'm looking at the EMC for my instead of doing like I did the lead magnet training with Marisa, and I see the value in what I'm doing is astrology based. And so what I've been working on is building out an app that people would need to calculate in order to do some steps in the EMC, right?
Uh-huh. Cool. Yeah.
Uh, yeah, and then bringing it all together. So I mostly am just thinking like that will be my lead magnet,
Mm-hmm.
but eventually I want to do an evergreen course after I finish the my beta work.
Cool.
So I'm not sure if that is going back to Marisa's,
I get I hear
I
you.
can't
Like,
remember
what are all the things and where do you put them and where do you do them? Is that is that the
exactly,
thing? Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay,
And what
gotcha.
are they?
And what are all the things? I hear you. Okay, okay. So let's make this as simple as possible. So
Hmm.
you've got an Xperiencify account, right? If
Hmm.
you're already
Yes.
working on building things.
Hmm.
So your XP account is your course creator central where you're going to build either an EMC, an expiring mini course
Hmm.
as a lead magnet, or an expiring mini course as whatever, or a paid course that is your next step, or your, most advanced, um, in-depth program. Your XP account is going to hold all of these.
Okay.
And in most accounts, you can have 10 published courses at one time, which
Okay.
should be plenty to get started. And then you can upgrade when you need to, but you don't need to worry about that yet.
Hmm.
So basically, if you already have a lead magnet that you like and want to work with, maybe the EMC isn't, it may or may not be your first priority to build. Maybe you actually want to get started building like your first either workshop course or like a 3 training experience for your students, whatever you actually want to sell them. Maybe you want to get started with that. It's really just up to you know what you want to do as far as the whole structure of your business, but
Right.
usually great to keep it as simple as possible in the beginning. Get a working lead magnet. If you're
Hmm.
doing an EMC, get a functioning EMC, and then ideally have a next step either ready to go or a beta offer forming that people could step into
Hmm.
for the next step after either the EMC or the other lead magnet.
Okay. So I've tracked everything that you said, but one thing that I do want to be clear on
Mhm.
is, and perhaps it's the names, but I'll forget the names and I'll just tell you
Yeah.
how they live in my world.
Perfect.
So the one that I was working through, the quick start one, I interpreted as something mini inspire and that expires that can be a lead magnet.
Okay.
Okay. Is
Gotcha.
is that accurate?
So yeah, so that's what
Okay.
you might hear us refer to as an EMC, an
Okay.
expiring mini course. And yeah, it's basically it can be used as a lead magnet, and it's basically just a course that automatically expires unless they take action or
Okay.
do whatever
Okay. All
they're
right. So
good to
that
do.
is okay, great. So that is exactly, what I want to do because I have sent workbooks after doing one-on-ones, and things like that, but they don't get through it. I don't blame them. So
Got it. Got it.
this this would be more interactive
Yeah.
and bringing in that app to kind of help bullet certain things. So
Love it.
I
Love it.
all right, so that's clear. I am in the right place. I just need to get back and follow the rest of the to-dos in that list.
Yeah, totally. And would it be helpful to talk big picture about that EMC real quick, and then the training can take you through all the nitty gritty? But
Mm-hmm.
basically, you might have like 3 trainings is
Mm-hmm.
often a good length for this. So I don't know if you have those already or if you know what they would be, but maybe like 3 days worth of content, or it could be bingeable, like say 3 15 20 minute trainings. And then you'd have an action step or two after each training, or maybe it's a reflection prompt or a look this up in the app and, see what you learned about yourself or whatever it is. And so you've got your 3 trainings, like day 1, 2, 3, you've got your action steps to keep them engaged. And
Mm-hmm.
then the part where things get a little more technical, which the trainings can walk you through every piece of, is really just setting up the automations that will automatically remove them unless they, like say, check off all the actions and complete it. Then a typical use case would be you get to keep this course.
Okay.
So just to hopefully simplify it,
Mm-hmm.
you got your trainings, you got your actions, and then the quick start course will guide you through the automation or automations, it's really a series of them that will
Okay.
automatically remove them unless they complete the course. And
Okay.
that's basically it. I
Okay.
mean, there's
Yeah.
steps to do, but does
Yes.
that does that help with like
Yes.
overall what's happening here?
It absolutely does. Yeah. Uh, I'll end it with that.
Okay, okay.
Otherwise, I will talk about on the topic, but not necessary. But yes, that's really helpful.
Okay, cool. I know we have a lot of things and a lot of courses, and sometimes it's like, where am I and what am I doing inside of what thing? And yeah, it can
Right.
get a
Especially
lot.
when life happens and there's that stop start.
Totally. Yeah.
So yeah. So I'm proud that I'm back. I know it's about 6 months later,
Woo!
but still, right?
Perfect
I don't
timing.
remember what I was doing in December.
Oh, good. Yeah, yeah. Perfect. Okay. So it sounds like
Awesome.
I'm going to do your trainings, do your actions. I'm going to, as soon as we get off this call, find the quick start video,
Okay.
email that to you, and you can also just reach out to support if you get stuck on a step of setting up the EMC, but it should just
All right.
walk you through step by step.
Awesome. And then my last question for today would be, I know in the beginning you specified that there's certain calls for different programs. So if I have more questions as I'm walking through this, I know you said I could email support, but also are two, I don't even know what day it is with this holiday, Wednesday. Wednesday, like, is it typically like, would it be best for me to come back every Wednesday or whatever, whenever
Uh,
this happens on Wednesday or?
Great, great. Yeah, Wednesday is XP, is Xperiencify office hours.
Okay.
They
Okay.
alternate morning and evening in like US hours.
Okay.
So if you want to absolutely like bring anything back next week, let me know where you are. We can get you
Okay.
to the next piece. But yeah, you can also just drop a note to the support desk anytime.
Okay. Awesome.
And I'm thinking, depending on, I think I have one question still to answer on my list, and I want to check in if Harley has anything else he wants to talk about. But if not, or once we do that, we can also just pop in and take an overview at like what you're looking at with the automations and just kind of get you oriented to how to get started with that so that that hopefully feels easy too. And then the video
Okay.
can like walk you through.
Awesome.
That
Thank
sound
you.
good? Cool.
Mhm.
You're
Yes.
welcome. All right. So I want to check my list. I feel like I had one more thing. And Harley, how you doing? Any other questions coming up for you while you're watching?
Yeah, I got a question about the sandbox.
Oh yeah.
I'm not quite sure. I mean, I'm playing around in the thing now. I don't know if I'm in the sandbox or if I'm not paying a monthly fee. but I think I did the what you call EMC or whatever back
All
in
these
July.
things again.
Yeah,
Okay.
I hate I hate initials. I prefer
Sorry,
you
we got
to
a lot
spell
of
it
them
out for
going
me.
on. We got a lot of them over here. Okay, so quickest way to find that out is to just drop a note to the support desk because that we just take a little bit more time to double check and make sure if you have different emails or anything like that that we check thoroughly. But that's just a quick thing to check what your plan is. So
Okay. But yeah, I was communicating with ASUS and he said that I'm not sure he understood, but he said that I couldn't I'm not in the sandbox, but I don't
but you thought you
necessarily
were.
agree. I don't necessarily agree. So I just
Okay,
he's
we can
he,
we can get that sorted out.
okay.
All right. I will probably follow up with you on that one
Okay.
as well as with Lisa, rather than like
Okay,
I
that's
want to
fine.
pack these with like helpful stuff for people watching, so I
Yeah,
don't want to
I want
like
to follow along if you're doing if you're going into the EMC in the
you want to see
automations you
that?
said
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I got the training in there and now I'm getting ready to do the automations. So
Awesome. Okay. Let's take a look at that in a second. First thing, real quick, I had another question that was about the marketplace and how to update the number of modules and trainings that show for a course on the marketplace. So to show what this person is talking about, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you all. All right, so if we're going to go look at our marketplace, to get there, first of all, I'm going to go into any course and I'm going to open up step 4 because I want to get to my marketplace page. And remember that when I customize the marketplace, I'm customizing it once there's just one marketplace that hosts all of the courses. And this is just a bunch of test stuff right now. But basically, you can set up your marketplace, which is like your storefront, if this is what you want to use to sell your courses. You could also sell them somewhere else. It's up to you. But you can put, a banner, a text and bio, or images, whatever you want to put in here. And then you're going to have these blocks that are basically marketplace blocks. Let me delete this and start from scratch to show you how it works. So when I'm ready to add my marketplace blocks, I'm going to go over here to my available blocks. And I'm going to select one of these, like whether I want 2 across, 3 across. And I'm going to drag the one I want onto my page. And then I'm going to decide what I want to show in this block. So basically, what courses do I want to display? So I'm going to edit my content and open the data menu. And right here is where I'm selecting which courses I currently want to display. I could remove or change those. But basically, the person who sent this question in was asking about this information right here, 20 classes and 4 modules. And she was asking, where does that auto-populate from? So that is actually coming directly from literally how many trainings and modules exist in this course. So if I go look at the gamified course, July 24th, and my internet is going slow now. All right, so if I open my course content, I can see that I've actually got here 20 trainings in 4 modules. So let's go back to our marketplace page. That's where this is coming from. So there isn't a token that I need to go adjust. It's just literally populating whatever is in the course. But I could also just write whatever I want right here. So if I go back to edit this block again, I'm going to open my data menu again, and I'm going to go to the course that I want to edit right here, and I'm going to click this menu to open that up. I've got all of these text fields here, but I could change this text to say whatever I want. So this is a token right here, just like we were looking at with Heather and the points. We have a token that will automatically populate with the course training count and automatically populate with the course module count. But if for some reason I want this worded differently, I can say anything I want here by just adding that in, right? So that is how you change it. And if you want the token back, I forget what it was now, so I would need to go look at a default one, but it was what, something like squiggly number of trainings. I would need to look at a default course to remember. But you can just paste the token back in and automatically paste the info, or just remove it and put whatever you want.
So
This
we
is
need to pay attention to these tokens.
Yes,
I'm
thank you.
gathering.
That's our takeaway from today. Yeah, we need to pay attention to the tokens, but if you lose it or forget it like I just did, you can always just go to well, I could just go into the other course right here. Here it is. It's this course training count. So if I wanted to bring that back, I could just go ahead and grab that and come back to the place I just deleted. Where did that go? And I just brought it back right here.
Okay, and so the tokens are always inside whatever those brackets are called?
Exactly. The tokens are always inside the little squiggly brackets. And by the way, while we're talking about, since we're talking a lot about tokens today, I'll just mention anytime you are editing most places in your course, let's say I'm editing a home page and I want to populate some specific information to the student, I can, wow, my internet is really being slow today. What I can do is just hit the / key. Try again. If I hit the / key in most any text field, it's going to pull up a menu, and on that menu is going to be tokens that I can use to populate information. What is up with my connection here?
So the we can customize our own tokens.
You can't change the tokens. So for example, that one we were just looking at was like squiggly number of
Right.
course trainings, squiggly. You can't change that. Like, but you can use it or not use it.
Right. That's what I'm asking.
Okay. Yeah. Or you could hit the / key, get a list that said like name, like first name with squigglies around it. And that's going to populate your student's first name into the training.
Okay. Gotcha. And that also works for emails or anything else that we sent.
Exactly. When you're writing your
Okay.
emails, when you are pretty much anywhere you're working, just try hitting the / key, get the menu, scroll down to tokens. See if I can see it right here. It'll be a little more limited here because it's the marketplace, so it's a little different. But in most any text field, if you hit the /, you'll get this menu. Go to tokens and you'll see whatever is available for that section. So
Okay.
yeah, if we were editing a training, you'd have things like your student's name. I can't think what else off the top of my head, but all the info you want to populate.
Okay. Thank
So
you.
that's tokens. Yeah, thank you for asking about that. And let me see if that was it. A question about how to get started, any videos I can watch. Yes, lots of them. Let me just show this real quick. If we go to the Help Center and type in, actually, if you type in FAQs to the Help Center, this is for the person who asked getting started, and look for this help doc right here called FAQs. Here is a great first video to watch if you are brand new setting up your first course on XP. Lisa, this one might be a great resource as well if you would like to check this one out. It's just overall walkthrough of how to create a first course. So again, that is in the Help Center under FAQs. I'll put it in the chat here as well. And last few minutes, let's just take a quick overview, look at automations. Or Harley, you have something else?
Yeah, Rachel, back to the pages. Can I ask a question about
Yeah,
that?
for sure.
Uh, what if I don't do anything in that section? Or do I have to go in and do something in that section, or I have to change them, or what?
Great question. The short answer is yes, you do want to customize these pages. You don't need to customize every single page, only the ones that you are using in your course.
Okay, how are they
How do
going
you
to
know that?
how do you know which? Yeah.
Yeah, great question. So the way you'll know that is before you actually launch a course, you're going to want to preview it as a test student, or you can also even preview it just straight from your admin preview. Just remember that that won't show you everything. Like when an actual student goes through, the points are going to have effects and maybe something new pops up and a next training appears. And all of that's customized to the student's journey, but it relies on real points happening. So there's a certain amount that you won't see just from your admin preview of like the full nuance of the journey. But what you can see from your admin preview is, I just clicked it, and I can see what my student is going to see. This is a weird looking page because it's a test thing. But here is my home page, and here is my menu, which is something that would be important for me to customize because I'm going to decide on this top menu, where do I want my students to be able to go? So right now they can go to an all trainings page. That should be gone. We don't use that anymore. They can go to the community forum. I have a page called resources and I have a page called replays. So I set these up as the course creator because this is what I want them to see and where I want them to go. If I had done nothing, to answer your question, Harley, the default would be something like home, all trainings, and that might be it. Let me look at a blank course and see. So you will want to customize. Here's a real course. Go ahead, question or thought?
Yeah, if I don't customize, they're still going to be used, but it's going to be the generic ones used.
Exactly. If you don't customize, they're going to have some placeholder training, some placeholder content. So you'll
Okay.
want to do just a little bit of customization. Let me
Okay.
show you a brand new course and it can be pretty easy. Let's see, maybe I haven't done much in this one. Let me see. If I look at, no, I did a lot at that one, sorry. Let me go to your step forward, show you. A brand new course by default is going to have like basically home and all trainings are the main things, and the single training are the main things the student would see. So
Okay.
you will definitely want to customize your home page because that's going to
Okay.
be where they land. You probably want either a quick little welcome video or just an image saying hello or something like that. You will want to customize your all trainings page because typically they would go here and there might be like a default banner like this. So maybe you want to pop in just an image that fits your brand. And this content in here, like next to the actual training, will get automatically populated when you add your course content in step 3. Let me know if you need me to slow down
Yeah,
on any
okay.
of this.
I understand that.
But this one right here is an example of what you would want to customize because we got some placeholder text right here.
Okay.
So you would want to edit this block, open the data menu, and at a minimum, oh, well, that also actually is going to get automatically populated from your module description,
Okay.
or just like we did before when we erased the tokens, you could just put whatever you want here.
Okay. All right.
So go ahead.
The top 3 need to be done. You say the others don't necessarily have to be done.
I'm sorry, the top 3.
When you showed the previous slide with the or yeah, you said
Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, yeah. So in many courses, if I had a super simple like EMC, it's very
yeah.
likely that they might just be seeing the home page, the all trainings page, and they always will see the single training page because that's where they view a single training, like we were talking about
Okay.
with the video.
But the rest of them below, you don't necessarily need to worry about.
If you're not using them, I mean, if you have an order form,
Okay.
you'll set that up. If you have a bonus, if you have bonuses or something
Okay.
else going on,
All right.
but it all comes down to what pages are they seeing that they have
Okay.
access to from the menu.
Okay.
And if I
All
didn't
right.
have these, it would just be all trainings, single training, and I'm good.
Okay. All right. That helps.
That helps? Okay, cool. Good, good, good. Let's look super quick at step 5. This is where you're going to set up the automations for if you're doing an expiring mini course. This is where you'll set them up. And I would recommend going through the full training step by step, just so you understand like what you've set up and how they're working and feel really comfortable with each piece of this.
Where's the full training? The quick start tutorial?
I am going, yeah, I'll email that to you as well, Harley.
Okay.
I have your email in the help desk. So
Okay.
I will send both of you the full quick start training. I just need to find where that is as soon as we get off. There's also a quicker version in the comments in the chat.
Okay.
But basically in step 5, you're going to set up automations that will basically add people to the course, and then it will do a series of actions. And based on what they do or don't do, those at the end of a sequence, they may get removed from the course. But if they've gotten a tag, for example, by checking off all of their course content, and then they were awarded a tag because they completed it, now that tag will stop the automation from happening so they don't get removed.
Yeah.
So that is what we have in step 5. And I'll just show real quick, each automation is going to have a trigger, a pathway, which usually is going to include all students, though you could split that up when you needed. And it's going to have an action or a series of actions. So if you set up an EMC, it'll walk you through exactly the full actions to set up. But basically, these actions are where you could remove a student from a course or suspend them from the course,
Yeah.
or add a delay timer for a day and then send them another email, and then send them another email, and then remove them from a course.
It takes a lot of thinking.
It does. It takes a bit of thinking, yeah. But the video will give you the step by step, and if you run into questions on the automations, you can definitely reach out or bring them here. The answer to most automations is found in how you set it up. It usually comes down to exactly what does the trigger say, what are the conditions of it, and what did you set up to happen.
Okay.
Challenge is XP allows you to get really fancy and really specific. And this is great news if you have, astrology content that wants to potentially branch loads of different ways. You can do a lot of fancy things. The potential to make it as customized as it is means there are a lot of moving parts. So comes down to you've got a trigger, you've got conditions to the trigger, you've got actions, and you have a stopping trigger that could halt this automation in progress.
Okay. Yeah, but it takes figuring it out.
It takes a a little play, yeah, putting it all together. But question, Lisa, or thought, or looks like there was something bubbling there. I'm seeing the wheels
What you
turning.
saw.
I see the wheels turning. I hear it. Yeah.
Well, what I was saying to myself last year, I was in a course to learn how to do Facebook ads, and
Okay.
I was also on, I had an account with High Level. And
Uh-huh.
so when you're talking about these things, I was like, oh, yeah, like the triggers that I was doing to build a quiz on Typeform. And, I just was thinking about all of the things that I was doing. And then I'm thinking maybe it prepared me to come here. Because
It
I was
all
like,
led
what?
here.
It all led here because I was like, why am I doing all of this back end work?
I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it. Seriously, that's good. If you're used to working with triggers and conditions, it like once you get used to kind of thinking through like what's happening, why, exactly what did I set up, it all makes sense. It's just a lot of pieces and moving parts to start to play with. So
Right. Especially when
yeah,
you're in the back end and you don't see the UX, you don't see the front end yet. And sometimes being in the front of it gives you the actions in the back. Yeah. So it's like you got to keep looking at both sides of the coin.
totally, totally. If I didn't say this already, um, have like a test student account that you
Hmm.
create that you
Okay.
can look at, but make sure to do that in a different browser, different email, of
Hmm.
course, and different
Hmm.
browser.
Hmm.
So you're not switching, in the same one. And
Yes.
then you can add and make changes and switch over and look at it. But also keep in mind with that once you're done with like really setting things up, then you want to add a brand new student and start
Hmm.
from scratch. Because if you've been checking and unchecking and doing actions and changing actions, all of that's gonna, right? Sorry, not to.
No, you're just talking about my 2024. I
Okay, okay.
can't tell you how many people I've sent to go test something. So yes,
Okay.
I understand.
Yeah, you got like once you've done it, like do the real test with a fresh, clean, never
Yes.
existed before student
Okay.
and save yourself some headaches. But
Yes. Fresh eyes
yeah, fresh eyes and fresh email. Create
in
yourself
text. Yeah.
a brand new email. Use like your regular email plus characters if you need to. Y'all
Mm.
know how to do that. Rachel plus September 3rd at Xperiencify.com will go to my same Rachel at Xperiencify inbox. But if I
Okay.
just write Rachel plus XYZ, that's
Hmm.
considered a new email by the system. So I could
Okay.
test fresh. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So it's like an alias.
Yeah, but it's not, it's the same, it's the exact same. It'll go to my
It
regular
goes to the same
inbox.
one.
Like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just can create infinite addresses if I wanted to.
Yes. Okay.
So that's a really good way to test and not like reuse the same one
Okay.
because you'll forget that like you already did it and that this experience is only set to run once only. And so then you're
Hmm.
like, wait, why didn't it run for my test student? Because you already tested it 5 times with
Right.
that student.
Right. Okay. All right.
Cool. Got enough to go on?
I do.
Feeling good? Got some next steps?
One other question for you.
Sure. Let's go real quick. Yeah.
You have a course Xperiencify. I can't say that word. Xperiencify course. I saw on your screen last time I was here, and I said it this time as well. And I was told you got it in beta or something. You're
Oh,
testing it?
the certification?
Yes.
This one? Yeah. We just we are our very first ever cohort of certified XP experts are like wrapping up their final projects right now, and they are going to be available to help build courses if you need to hire someone. But yeah, and we will run this again for people who want to learn all of this very, very in depth and be able to train others, be able to consult,
So it
build for
teaches you how
companies.
to do the process.
It teaches you how to use the platform in
Yeah.
depth, how to use all the
Okay.
features, how to build a
And
course.
I put myself on the waiting list
Oh,
for next.
fantastic.
Okay. So you know when that's going to happen?
I do not know yet, but that is awesome to know that you're interested. And yeah, I'm super looking forward to whenever we do this again. It was very, very cool to bring this first group through and see them really get to be like expert level on all the things. And it's a lot to learn, but it's fun stuff. So that's awesome to know that you're interested. And
Okay.
I will make sure that we keep you posted as soon as the next one is on the calendar.
All right. Thank you.
Cool. Yeah, thank you. Fantastic. All right. Thanks
All
for
right.
hanging, you all. I will see you soon. Let me know how it goes. Keep me posted
All right.
and have
All right.
fun.
Thank you.
I'll email you both with quick start course.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank
Okay.
you, Rachel.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
All right. Good night, Harley.
Good
Bye.
night.